Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the PWRL Budweiser Retro Series. We are at Pocono at the Pocono Raceway for race 9 of the season, the Kodak 500 at Pocono Raceway, as I just said. Speaking of Kodak, Rob Thomas, who is third in points, I believe, is starting way in the back. Due to a wreck during qualifying, Ashton Brab, Vivian Reynolds, and Joseph Clark will start in the back. Anyway, on the pole is Eric Austin in car number 9, second pole of the season. Starting next to him is Josh Colin. Row 2, Aaron Williams and Emilio Navarrete. Row 3, Forster Kenoy, and Richard Johnson. Row 4, Kyle Cisnowski. This is his home race, and Peter Saviano. And then rounding out the top 10 is Rhett Yates and Mason Wood. This is Kyle Cisnowski in the 28. This is his home race. I know he's gonna want to do something. That's for sure. He hasn't really done much in this series so far. Here's full starting lineup. Well, here's the rest of it. Well, 42 drivers. We're probably gonna have some wrecks. 42 drivers out here at Pocono. Gonna probably be having some wrecks. This is gonna be a pretty solid race. Gonna be out here at Pocono for 30 laps as the pace car dives for pit road, and the Kodak 500 is green. Alright, coming in turn 1, Aaron Williams already going for the lead. Forster Kenoy, Kyle Cisnowski's gonna make it 3 wide for second. And it's going for turn 1. They're making it 4 wide. I can see that. I don't think they're gonna make that work. Aaron Williams goes to the lead. Kyle Cisnowski's now in second place. Can Cisnowski get the lead? Here's a good camera view here. Coming down here, and oh, there's a wreck. Rhett Yates gets turned in a wall. Peter Saviano's around, and they are wrecking. Caution is gonna be out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh boy, this is a little close. Teo Bain's going into the wall. What a leader is Aaron Williams. Forster Kenoy took second away from Kyle Cisnowski. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. Well, this crash was basically more of a giant fender bender. Not really a whole lot of cars got a lot of damage. You see Rhett Yates slides up into Peter Saviano. They are going to go into the wall and they spin. Mason Wood and Jack Nathan are gonna wreck. Brandon Bain gets wrecked again. Not really any other cars. Not really any other cars take a big piece of it. Oh, Zach Osnax got jacked up a little bit back there, so excuse me on that. All right, see you back for the restart. We're gonna go back to the green flag on lap number 6 of 30. Drivers out of the race are Ben Paul, T.O. Bain, and Connor Breton. Don't really know why. Those cars didn't really have much damage. While there were pit stops, some drivers stayed out. Here's your running order. Forster Kenoy is first. Second is Emilio Navarrete. Third is Vivian Reynolds. He started in 41st place. Fourth is Joseph Clark. He started last. Fifth, Samuel McDonald. Sixth, Fashton Brab. He also got sent to the rear. Seventh, Thomas Pigacook. Eighth, Nick Hames. Ninth, Joshua Caloney. 10th, Jason Marshall. 11th, Steph Cole. 12th, Kyle Sosnowski. 13th, Aaron Williams. 14th, Dion Scott. 15th, Richard Johnson. 16th, Eric Austin. 17th, James Qualls. 18th, Josh Cullen. Sorry about that. 19th, Evan Gattuso. And 20th is Barney Ward. Yeah, Joseph Clark, Vivian Reynolds, and Ashton Brab were all sent to the rear because they had to bring out a backup car, and now here they all are in the top 10. Well, that might be partially because they didn't pit under that caution. Forster Kenoy, I think it's the first time he's actually led any laps this season. This is not really a performance that you expect from Wonder Boy. Then again, this is an underfunded team. This is the Bahari Racing Team. I don't think this team even exists in the racing world anymore. As the green is back out, Forster Kenoy is looking to show everyone that he's still got what it takes to be called Wonder Boys. He's coming down, flying down the straightaway, but he's got a challenge from Emilio Navarrete, who has just recently gotten rides in the Sony IndyCar Series. Recently got a ride in the Sony IndyCar Series. They were going free ride first as they're wrecking. Oh, Jason Marshall's on his roof. Jason Marshall's on his roof and barrel rolling. Ah, Toby Sanford. I can see the wrecking back there as they're going free wide for the lead. Vivian Reynolds going for the top spot. They're making contact. Oh, top two in the wall. But they don't spin, but that's gonna hurt them. What's Thomas Migacook doing? Oh, man, I see some... Oh, boy. Oh, no, they're wrecking. We are wrecking again. Oh, Josh Cullen. Oh, man, we're wrecking. Oh, this is a pretty hard wreck here. Few impacts of concern here. I don't know if Tony Blazer was involved. He's the points leader. Oh, man, violent wreck. Taking out a ton of good cars, including Aaron Williams. Where's Eric Austin? Okay, Eric Austin is good. And so is Rob Thomas. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened for those two wrecks. Don't know what's going on with that lag. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, here's a look at the second caution. Jason Marshall's going to slide up. He's going to get contact with Joshua Caloney, and Caloney's going to turn him hard in the wall. But that's not... Oh, Caloney shoves him over. And just watch Jason Marshall flip as drivers are just scrambling. Toby Sanford, ooh, there's Marshall. My God, that's a wild ride for Jason Marshall. Hopefully he's okay. Oh dear, roof has collapsed on the 275 of Toby Sanford. I could definitely have a lot of concern for Sanford. Whenever the roof collapses on a car, you know he's hurt. Well, I'll just hope the best for Toby Sanford. Now here's a look at the other. Here's a look at the antics from Thomas Migacook. Well, here's a good look at the antics from Thomas Migacook. He just turns straight down the track. That does not have. Okay, that does not have. Okay, he did not cause a wreck, but that still does not have any logical explanation. He did not cause that wreck, but I still think Thomas Migacook could be getting a warning for reckless driving, because you do not do that. Why I feel like that was some drunk driving from Thomas McGocook, really. Well, here's the actual wreck. Aaron Williams and Josh Colin are gonna get into each other and the wall, and they spin. Dion Scott goes around. There's Evan Gattuso and oh man, Richard Johnson. Pretty hard hit for Richard Johnson. There's Barney Ward. He's collected. Still no cigar for that free team. They have just not gotten what they wanted. Brett Yates slams into the 2. His bad luck continues. And there's Tracy Moore. I'm pretty sure there's another hard hit up here. Oh, there's a 57. What happened to the 57 of Matthias Reynolds? I kept seeing him come in here with damage on his race car. He slammed into Aaron Williams. Yeah, we got a lot of views for this wreck. There's Jack Nathan. I don't know what happened to him. He slammed in Evan Gattuso. Oh man, Gattuso got nailed by someone back there. I think that was Nicole Sanchez in the 90. It was. Oh man, I got some I've got some concern for Gattuso there. He took 2 pretty hard hits to the inside. Here's Nathan. Nathan's a slam into 27 at 126 miles an hour. Then here comes Nicole Sanchez coming in. Now she's not near as fast. She's not going near as fast. She's going 82 miles an hour, but still a pretty hard hit. Let's take you back to the restart. We are going to go back to the restart in lap number 11 of 30. 24 cars remain on the racetrack after pit stops. Here's your running order. Vivian Reynolds will go from 41st to 1st. He is in the lead. Second is Joseph Clark. He started dead last. Third is Emilio Navarrete. Fourth, Nick Hames. Fifth, Kyle Sosnowski in front of his home crowd. 6th, Ashton Brab. 7th, Seth Cole. 8th, Samuel McDonald. 9th, Thomas McGocook. 10th, Rob Thomas. 11th is Dion Scott. 12th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 13th, Tony Blazer. Points leader. 14th, Eric Austin. Pole sitter. 15th, Jackson Brown. 16th, Zach Austin. 17th, Mason Wood. 18th, Ben Ward. 19th, Joshua Caloney. 20th is Forrester Kenoy. 21st, Tracy Moore. 22nd, Zachary Robinson. 23rd, Thomas Reynolds. And then last car running, James Qualls. Well, that was a pretty big pileup. Yeah, I got some concern for Evan Gattuso and some for Jason Marshall. Those 2 drivers had some issues there. They had some pretty big issues. Hard hits. I'll tell you, Aaron Williams just cannot catch a break though. That is gonna be his 5th DNF of the season. And also Barney Ward can't catch a break either. Richard Johnson, that's not how he wanted to follow up a victory. And Josh Colin, he also has some terrible luck. Pace car dives for pit road though. Gonna get back to green flag racing. And a green is out. Remember, Joseph Clark in second back there does have a win to his name. He won at Bristol. He's also a winner in the Sony IndyCar Series now. He recently won at Virginia. Will he go for the lead? Yes, he will. Joseph Clark is now going to go from last to first. As he's side by side of Vivian Reynolds. They're going to be racing very hard for that top spot. So far so good. So far so good back there. Pretty clean, no wrecks. Still keeping it clean. Finally we are clean through the tunnel turn. There's Emilio Navarrete helping out Nick Hames, but now going to go underneath Nick Hames. Kyle Sosnowski is getting a run on the outside. That is, oh my gosh, Kyle Sosnowski's got a strong car. He's able to get a run on the high lane to hold on to 3rd place. Oh, 4 wide though. That's not going to end well. Oh my gosh, they're going... Are they going 5 wide? No, 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 no. There they go. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Oh. Well, at least we got a green flag lap in. And, oh, Zach Austin. Oh, man, they're piling in again. Zach Austin got pounded the inside wall. Joshua Caloni's car is torn up. Another pretty rough pile up. But here's Joseph Clark again. He went from last to first. He has gone from last to first. Kyle Sosnowski has moved into second place. Points leader Tony Blazer's back there. He just can't stop having these good runs. Well, let's take a look. Take a look and see what happened. Another pretty violent wreck. Let's take a look. Well, here's a look at what happened. Just look at this. They're going 4 wide. I think they might go. Okay, go. I'm gonna go really slow here to see if they're going 5 wide. They're not going 5 wide. Wait, no, no, no. Ooh, no, they did not go 5 wide, but they did go 4 wide. In a way, 2 lanes deep, and then they just get together, and the Emilio Navarre, Samuel McDonald. There's Dion Scott. This has got a better angle of the carnage, but I think you'll see. There, here comes Caloni. Caloni's gonna come in the picture. If he's a hit Dion Scott, yes he is. Ooh, hard hit. Thomas Reynolds just goes flying through there. Come on, Thomas Reynolds just goes flying through there. Brakes, where are they? And Thomas Reynolds just look at Thomas Reynolds just go right through that thing. Brakes, where are they? Really? No offense to him, but Thomas Reynolds is just kind of driven like a talentless hack this season. And really, that just tells you, he had hardly slowed down. I think Tracy Moore actually saved it. Oof. Yeah, Tracy Moore saved it. Let's get back to the restart now. They're a pretty violent wreck, though. Okay, if we can't race under the green flag now, then we won't be able to ever, because there's only 15 cars left on the racetrack. Well, here is your running order. Joseph Clark is first, second Kyle Sosnowski, third Rob Thomas, fourth Eric Austin, fifth Thomas McCook, sixth Jackson Brown, seventh Ashton Brab, eighth Tony Blazer, ninth Nick Hames, 10th is Chris Rickenbaugh, Vivian Reynolds 11th, 12th Forrester Kenoy, 13th Mason Wood, 14th Samuel McDonald, and 15th is Thomas Reynolds. Thomas Reynolds looking for his best career result. I'm pretty sure he already has his best career result. He's got top 15 here. This is good for him. Although I'd still like if he slowed down a little more. But Kyle Sosnowski has done a great job in that 28 car. Can he win in front of his hometown and his third career start? Pace cars dive for pit road. And here we go. Joseph Clark must fix everything on time. On a lagged. There's Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas is going for second. I believe he is third in the points. He has just done a great job this season. Now, this is probably the only series where Rob Thomas has actually driven clean. This is probably the only series. This is probably the only series of mine where Rob Thomas has actually driven cleanly. Rob Thomas has actually had clean driving in this series. Probably my only series where he has had clean driving. Big pack of cars here. Don't like it. Don't like this. No! With 15 cars left, we're still wrecking. Has a caution. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, man. I'd like if we could get a green flag lap. Here comes Rob Thomas. No! It's gonna be Joseph Clark still. You know, let's just skip straight to the restart. That was only a single car spin, pretty self-explanatory. Let's just get back to the restart for some more racing actions in the Kodak 500. The Kodak car, in fact, the car sponsored by race-sponsored Kodak, Rob Thomas almost took the lead, but he is in second place. Joseph Clark has so far went from last to first. Let's go back to the next restart. Well, Rob Thomas will actually get the lead in the Kodak car because there were some pit stops. No drivers went out of the race. It's going to be restart with 9 to go. Rob Thomas is leading. Second is Kyle Sosnowski. Third, Thomas McCook. Fourth, Tony Blazer. Fifth, Joseph Clark. Sixth, Mason Wood. Seventh, Jackson Brown. Eighth, Samuel McDonald. 19th, Vivian Reynolds. 10th is Thomas Reynolds. 11th, Eric Austin. 12th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 13th, Nick Hames. 14th, Ashton Brab. 15th, Forster Kenoy. I know the points leader, Tony Blazer, would love to get his first win of the season, and right now, especially since his points lead is starting to dwindle. It's getting small. That deficit is getting small. Tony Blazer really needs to work on it. Really needs to work on getting some stronger finishes because his deficit has gotten smaller as of recent. His deficit has gotten smaller. Gonna have 9 laps to go. Can we finally get a green flag run? The pace car dives for pit road. And we are green. Oh man, Kyle Sosnowski got a pretty bad restart. That's great news for Rob Thomas. Tony Blazer's going for third. Gonna be heading down. Here we go, heading down this long stretch here. Got some good camera angles here at Pocono. Heading into the tunnel turn now. No, man, they got it really close. Almost wrecked. Oh wow, I actually saw some debris go flying there, but they did not wreck it. We are still green, but, no people in the wall. Kyle Sosnowski. We're gonna finally get a green flag lap here. And what better timing? 8 laps to go, and actually we had a green flag lap earlier. But here comes Tony Blazer coming in. He has not really led any laps this season. Eric Austin, the pole sitter, almost ran into Joseph Clark. Got some great racing here at Pocono. Here comes Tony Blazer again, making some very aggressive moves, and oh man, it's only a matter of time before he makes it stick. But now Tony Blazer's got a challenge from Joseph Clark. Blazer does not go underneath the 4, because Clark is now underneath him. Kyle Sosnowski is trying to make a move back there. Sosnowski now goes for third, trying to get second from Clark. Clark is now in second place. Now they're gonna hit the stripes. 7 laps to go. Alright. People back there are starting to fall back. I think it's gonna come down to the top 8 drivers. Here comes Joseph Clark, flying around, take the lead. Tony Blazer, they're going 4 wide for the lead. 4 wide for the top spot. Clark's gonna get the lead, but Tony Blazer can try Eric Austin! Blazer got turned around! But he saved it! Will that be a caution? No, it will not! Thanks to great driving by Tony Blazer, Thomas McCook gets into Jackson Brown a little bit there. And Kyle Sosnowski gets spun around! That's gonna be a yellow flag! Oh man, Kyle Sosnowski! He is in trouble in front of his home crowd. That's not what he wanted. But here they come, flying to the line. Joseph Clark is leading. Gonna be 6 laps to go. We're going to have to see how many laps are remaining for this next restart. Probably gonna be the last one of the day. Let's take a look and see what happened for those 2 incidents. Well, they went 4 wide here, and Tony Blazer gets into Joseph Clark. Then he goes down, and Blazer goes down into Eric Austin. That was not Eric Austin's fault. And well, not really any harm, or not really any problems anyway. He saved it. But then Kyle Sosnowski, then Rob Thomas hits the wall. Kyle Sosnowski slides up into him, and he goes spinning. No one hits him, thankfully. So, well, here we go. For the restart, probably be the final restart of the day. Well, we are good for the final restart of the day. It's going to be a green-white checkered. Top 10. Top 10 is Clark, McGicook, Reynolds, Austin, Brown, Kenoy, Haynes, Rickenbaugh, Wood, and Thomas. We are gonna have a green. Here we go. We are green for a green-white checkered finish. Can Joseph Clark get his second win? We're about to find out. Thomas McGicook is in second place, finally getting a good run of that Jimmy Means car. Tony Blazer, Kozanowski flying up into Thomas Reynolds. That could be a wreck. That could be a wreck. Save it, save it, save it. Come on. Okay, we're good. We are still green. Joseph Clark is gotta be under a ton of pressure right now. Forrester Kenoy is going for second place. This could be Kenoy's chance to regain his merits for the name Wonder Boy. All points leader Blazer is in the wall back there. Joseph Clark continues a lead. He's gonna be coming to take the white flag. Vivian Reynolds is in the wall. He's out of it. Here we are. The white flag is out for Joseph Clark. It's gonna come down to the top 8 cars. Like only the top 8 could have even a small chance at this win. Clark is still leading. Eric Austin is now in second place. I think it's going to come down to the 19 and the 9 now. McGicook goes for third around Forster Kenoy. Eric Austin is catching up to Joseph Clark. Clark, like Austin's trying to make his move. He's gaining ground. He's right behind him. And here comes Eric Austin coming to final turn. Wood and Blazer making contact back there. Coming into the final turn. These two are side by side. Clark is going to get heartbroken though, because Eric Austin's going to clear him at the final turn. Wait, here, be side by side! It's not over yet! Here they come! Oh, it's close! Who won it? We have just gotten word that Joseph Clark has won this race! Joseph Clark, what a comeback! Wow, that's a massive heartbreak for Eric Austin. I think it's safe to call him the bridesmaid, because he finished second these past 2 weeks, and now he comes extremely close to a win, but is going to be second yet again. Joseph Clark, big shocker here, second win of his Retro Series career, and third overall in the PWRL. He is doing a great job this season. Just a great job. Oh, sorry about the lag there. Oh man, what a finish. What a finish. What a finish. Just what a finish. We're gonna get the replay here. We're gonna get an instant replay here. Watch. Just watch this. Watch the 9 of Eric Austin. We're coming into the tunnel turn. Austin just goes straight down to the inside, gaining as much ground as he can. And then there he goes. You can actually see the 40. I'm gonna back up there. Look back there. The 42 and a 7. They are just banging each other in the final lap of this race. And then here comes Eric Austin going around Joseph Clark. At this point, I thought Eric Austin had it. I thought he was gonna finally get that first win, but no. Clark gets a big run on the outside line, and watch this. Somehow, some way, Joseph Clark manages to pull it out right there. Look at that finish. Just amazing. that is by far the closest finish I've ever had in any of my series. What a finish here at Pocono. Congratulations to Joseph Clark on his third PWRL victory and second in the Budweiser Retro Series. Just what a day. What a race. Here comes results and standings. Remember, the All-Star race, well, here comes results and standings. But we're not done. Remember, the All-Star Race weekend is coming very soon. Anyway, here comes results and standings. You've been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time. And hopefully, hopefully, we'll have another great finish like this. See you next time.